Hello and welcome. I'm Suteja. I'm delighted to be with you today for day 7 on the theme Intimacy with the Infinite. To be one with the cosmos and the universe is to realize that your true nature is spirit and that you are made of energy. The moon is your link to the spiritual world and the cosmos because she influences your chakras and your energy system. According to the ancient yogis of India, the moon activates your prana, the subtle energy within you, contributing to your ever-changing inner landscape and the activation of your kundalini, your internal energy. This work is part of a program called the 28-day Moon Meditation Essential Program, which you can find on the website of innertreasurehunt.com or on the Inner Treasure Hunt YouTube channel. First, there is a 15-minute talk, then a 15-minute meditation, which is a daily practice synchronized with the moon phase of each day to recharge your entire energy system. Enjoy! Today's lesson is about our own personal energy fields, the invisible part of us that connects to the moon's energy and many other energies. First, we will explore the link between our spine, the pillar of our nervous system, and our subtle body. We will explore the anatomy of our subtle body and we will discover the pathway of energy along the spine that is activated by the moon and how we can use it in our daily practice. Many traditions have a unique, coherent system describing the human energy field and its functioning. What is common to all the descriptions is that subtle energy mainly follows the pathways of the nervous system and the spine. The spine seems to be the physical support of our energy system. Since we will need this information for the practices in the 28-day moon meditations, let us review the basic anatomy of the nervous system. Science has taught us that the nervous system is a complex collection of nerves and specialized cells known as neurons that transmit signals between different parts of the body. It is essentially the body's electrical wiring. The nervous system is the major controlling, regulatory, and communication system in the body. It is the center of all mental activity, including thought, learning, and memory. Electrical signals throughout the body and the brain make it possible for us to move, think, and feel. For this reason, the cells in our bodies are specialized to conduct electrical current. Earlier, I said that oceans are electrically conducting, so the constant movement of the tides means the oceans generate a magnetic field. Each person's nervous system is also electrically conducting and generates a magnetic field whether we are aware of it or not. Each of us generates a magnetic field which is part of the larger magnetic field that encompasses the Earth and reaches out into the deepest realm of space. Each of our individual nervous systems absorbs from and feeds into this universal field. A disruption in electrical currents can lead to illness. For example, in order for the heart to pump, cells must generate electrical currents that allow the heart muscle to contract at the right time. Irregular electrical currents can prevent heart muscles from contracting correctly, leading to a heart attack. Doctors can even measure these electrical pulses in the heart using a machine called an electrocardiogram or ECG. Our energy system is affected by various energies and magnetic fields in our environments, including other people. Some of these fields are beneficial and others are detrimental. Everything we do is controlled and enabled by electrical signals running through our bodies. Electricity and magnetism are everywhere, even inside us. Science has shown that energy moves in established pathways that can be measured. So now, what can ancient knowledge teach us about energy? Many traditions have unique, coherent systems describing the energy field and its functioning. The lessons of the yogis, the seers and wise teachers of India, contain some of the most elaborate knowledge about energy and the anatomy of our subtle body. Yogis uncovered the subtle energy behind the nervous system and associated it with the spine. They showed that the spine is not only the pillar of our nervous system, but also the pillar of our energy. And they knew that energy does not move randomly. Subtle energy, which they called prana, runs into two types of channels that were described by ancient texts as being either physical or subtle. For the yogis, electromagnetic energy is part of the physical plane, which makes sense since electromagnetic fields are created by particles in motion. So when we talk about subtle energy contained in our subtle body, we are not talking just about electromagnetic energy, but also about energies that cannot yet be detected by scientific instruments. To yogis, the spine was both physical and subtle. So they explicitly taught about the physical channel and the subtle channels. These channels are strongly connected, and what happens in one affects the other. Yogis spoke about prana, subtle energy, chakras or energy centers along the spine, and nadis, conduits of energy. These all have to do with subtle energy moving through the body. Prana, also known as life force, is the subtle energy that circulates throughout the body. The first thing I learned as a student of yoga is that prana travels in water. Water, including the trace minerals and salt, is what conveys subtle bioenergy. This aligns with modern research on water that connects subtle energy with the moon. Yogis believed that we have thousands of subtle channels or conduits of energy known as nadis in the body. 72,000 nadis to be exact. Prana circulates along channels as do nerves. Sometimes prana follows the pathway of a spinal nerve, but prana is not limited to physical pathways. Here we see an early rendering of the human nadi system of Vedic origin. There are not 72,000 pathways represented in this diagram, but I think you get the idea. If you look closely, you will see flowers drawn on chakra points along the spine and the sun and the moon in the upper corners. According to ancient Hindu texts, the moon has the strongest influence on our nervous system or our energy pathways. Take a moment to read this quote from the Srimad Bhagavatam. The moon dictates the motion, the direction, and the circulation of energy along the pathways in our bodies. Let us dive deeper into subtle anatomy from the point of view of Ayurveda, the medicine of the yogis. There are three main nadis guiding the subtle nervous system. All three are centered around and within the spine. These subtle channels cannot be seen in the physical body. They are not accessible to our ordinary perceptions, but they exist nonetheless. As we look at the back of this person, the right side of the spine is the Pingala Nadi, also called the Sun or Surya Nadi. The central column of energy, the Sushumna Nadi, runs up the center of the spinal cord. The left side of the spine is the Ida Nadi, also known as the Moon or Chandra Nadi. Along the Sushumna Nadi or central column, Ida and Pingala intersect 6 times. These intersections identify the locations of 6 chakras. The 7th chakra is above the spinal cord on the top of the head. The prana or energy rises and falls in our body the same way the moon seems to rise from the new moon to the full moon and fall from the full moon to the new moon. At the new moon, the prana gets activated at the sacrum or bottom of the spine. As the moon waxes, the prana rises along the spine on the right side of our body until it reaches the top of the head at the full moon. Then the prana goes down the left side of the spine as the moon is waning to end at the sacrum on the next new moon. This is how energy naturally moves through our body in approximately 28 days. This ancient and sacred knowledge is verified every day by chiropractors and body workers who in one day can see several of their clients suffering from the same pain in the spine. Energy moves at the same place along the spine for everyone. This is what allows our practices to be done collectively. We can compare the spine and its 33 vertebrae to a prism that decomposes white light into a multicolored rainbow. Each color of the rainbow has a different frequency of vibration created by the specific angle of the source of light. The same is true with the spine. Based on classical anatomy, the spinal nerves form 12 sections along the spine. Each section has a different frequency of vibration. The energy in the 12 sections along the spine are like different colors that influence our worldview and our ability to deal with certain aspects of our reality. They can be brilliantly illuminated and energized or be dimmed by physical or subtle damage and require practice to revitalize them. Energy is not stationary in our bodies. It is constantly moving. This is why it is important to know how energy circulates naturally in our body and work with it to keep ultimate balance and stamina at all times. This is where the spine comes in. On these points along the spine travel the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. This means that points on the spine can send referral sensations or referred pain to different organs or parts of the body, sometimes very far away from the source. For example, you may focus on a point in your sacrum and it activates a pain or a sensation in the back of your head. Knowing this can help shed light on chronic, mysterious symptoms that you carry around for years. This can be the beginning of getting rid of them. If a section of the spine is suffering, the part of your consciousness that is ruled by it will be affected. This can make it difficult for you to function in that particular area. For example, T11 and T12 vertebrae have to do with addressing daily struggles and stress. If this region is blocked, you may feel that you cannot deal with things very well, and predictably you will look for alternative ways to cope. In order to perceive the pure light available from the points of the spine, you have to clear away the physical and emotional wounding, the karma that is lodged in there. This is the goal of the 28-day moon practice. In this lesson, we uncovered the mystery of the spine and our subtle energy system made of prana or energy, nadis or channels, and chakras or energy centers. Prana ascends and descends in our spine in relationship to the phases of the moon. Now we understand how energy moves in our body, and we are ready to start our moon practice. And now a moon meditation which is synchronized with the moon phase of each day. January 7th is day 26 of the moon cycle. On this specific day, the moon resonates with an energy center below your navel and replenishes your entire energy system through your second chakra, which is the energy center just below your navel. If you are watching this video after January 7th and you want the meditation of the moon of the day you're in, go to the innertreasurehunt.com website, click on Programs, find the 28-day Moon Meditation Essential Program. Watch Lesson 6, which will guide you step by step to find the moon point of the day you're in and the video of the corresponding practice. You can also find the program on the Inner Treasure Hunt YouTube channel. Hello and welcome to day 26 of the 28-day Moon Meditation Essential Program practices. The moon is back to 5% illumination, and she is now a thin sliver of light. Experience the energy of darkness, which is the mysterious energy beyond creation. Darkness dissipates the illusion of the manifested world, leaving you face to face with the real you, your divine essence. You will continue with your waning moon affirmation until the black moon, which occurs in 2 days. The point in the spine that is activated by the moon today is L3, L4 in the lower lumbar area. L3, L4 are two vertebrae that are often fused together and don't move. Touch the lower lumbar area in your back so you can connect with the area easily later in the practice. In the front of the body, press gently with your fingers the corresponding area, which is right under the navel. Let us start the meditation. Find a quiet place to sit or lay down. Make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, absorbing fresh prana. Exhale through your mouth, letting go of any worries, any tensions. Take another couple of deep breaths. Place your hands on your belly and observe the natural movement of your abdomen as you breathe in and out. Slow down the rhythm of your breathing. Your exhale is longer than your inhale. Encourage your belly to expand as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, allow your belly to go back down. Notice how you feel after this good intake of prana. Imagine that you are looking at the night sky and connect intuitively with the moon, which appears in the sky as a sliver of light. You are safe, calm, relaxed. The rhythm of your breathing is becoming slower and slower. Continue to gaze into the starry sky that envelopes you and protects you. The moon invites you to go inward. Sense the kind presence of the moon as she welcomes you into her world. Be open to her guidance about what you want to let go of or grow roots about. With the moon as your partner on this journey, place your awareness on the point of the spine that is activated by the moon today. The point is at L3, L4 at the lower lumbar area. What can you feel there? Expand the area around L3, L4. Let your awareness encompass the encircling area. Experience the sensations, the energies that are there. Then slowly zoom back into L3, L4. Narrow your focus. Feel what is going on there. Breathe into it, give it space so it shows you what it is about for you today. Now focus on the front of your body, right under your navel. Place your hand there. Ask the moon to heal and replenish this energy center in both the front and the back of your body. Today is a good day to rest and take care of your body. Repeat mentally, I love myself and I take care of myself. With the support of the waning moon, which makes everything diminish or take roots, repeat mentally your personal affirmation. Notice any immediate changes in your body, mind, or spirit. When you are done, come back to ordinary reality with some abdominal breathing. If you like, write about your experience in your notebook. Just a line or two can help you remember your journey. Carry with you the good feeling you created throughout your day or your dreams. Thank you for being on this journey with me, and I hope to see you soon. I hope you enjoyed getting closer to the moon and her magic. If you want to make your relationship with the moon even stronger, practice the 28-day Moon Meditation Essential Program daily. 15 minutes of communion with the moon every day will harmonize your spiritual work, all your cycles, including your mood and your stamina. Please join us anytime at innertreasurehunt.com for free online meditation for new moons, full moons, and special events. Thank you for starting your 2024 journey in harmony with nature and with everyone. Many blessings.